a disgrace to their own mothers, their forefathers, their foremothers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back, Ghanaians. I know you are happy now, right? You people are happy all the time. You keep on provoking South Africa, knowing fully whether they have this guy. They have this guy. This guy doesn't allow anyone talk trash about his country. He doesn't allow fly to even fly with bad intention into South Africa. And you people have mind to say the ancestors of South Africa are ashamed of South Africans. When you people sold all your ancestors, guys, I did not know that Ghanaians sold their ancestors. So I heard it from this our brother. Hey, Ghanaians, you people want to fight the fight that you will never win. Or you people are not using your brain. It seems as if you people are using more of your mouth than your brain. No. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. While you listen to what our brother have to say, and my reaction will be at the end of this video. So please stay tuned. Yes, Dad.
Aige,
Leave a man.
Segunja. Could you tell me? I am usually fascinated by the Kingdom of Mali, but I would like to know between the Kingdom of Mali and, say, modern day Ghana, who sold more of their people into the transatlantic slave trade?
Let me see. Right, between those two regions, historians say the area of modern day Ghana contributed more to the transatlantic slave trade than the area of modern day Mali.
Wait, so they sold human beings?
Yes, during that period, captives were sold as part of the transatlantic slave trade. It's a tragic and brutal history.
No, I'm confused. Wait, what about women and children? Did they sell women and children as well?
Yes, women and children were also taken and sold.
So these are their forefathers. What about let's say let's see something like, would you say it's something that was like pawning? There's something called pawning and something called, where they, abducted by slave traders, or were they actually just hunted by their own people, captured and sold into slavery because, remuneration, and just sold for a pittance, that they didn't see them as human beings, as you said, war captives?
It was a mix. War captives, pawning, kidnapping, and in some cases, judicial enslavement.
Oh,
As for whether they
wait, what?
regarded those people as human beings, historians are cautious about that assumption.
Why?
Many said that some made distinctions between insiders and outsiders.
What
But
does that?
that
What do you mean?
doesn't
What is an insider and an outsider?
An insider usually meant members of one's own,
Oh,
while outsiders meant people from different groups.
so
Or
outsiders
captives
could be
taken into
sold.
Yes, often they were the ones sold into slavery.
Well, I'm sorry, you're going to have to forgive me because I'm Zulu, and the Zulu never sold people. They just integrated them into the community. There's nothing in Zulu as an outsider. My forefathers never did that.
Yeah, that's a real distinction. The Zulu kingdom is not known for participating in the transatlantic slave trade, and many captives were incorporated. In some West African contexts, however, some kingdoms did sell captives.
What is pawning?
So, checking. Pawning was a type of debt security. It wasn't the same as slavery, but in some cases, it was abused, and people were illegally sold.
So people were not like chased by Europeans or Americans and captured and just sailed across the seas. Their own people who looked like them and probably people they understood the same language. They sold them in modern day Ghana, in that seaside or coastal fort of theirs.
Many enslaved people were captured in wars or raids by African groups.
Yes, but as I'm saying, as a Zulu person, even if it was war, it didn't mean you have to sell a human being or treat them like they're not a human being. I don't understand what kinds of forefathers are those. How would you take pride in such a forefather? And then what kind of descendants would come from those people who actually sold their own people into slavery, and then they walk around pride, with pride? What does Psalm 41 verse 9 say?
I trusted one who shared my bread has turned against me.
So what is the difference between just the Zulu and the Xhosa and all these other people in the Sotho and the Tswana? What did they do differently from these people that sold their own people? And the Pedi and the Tswana and the Swati.
One difference is Southern African societies like the Zulu, Xhosa, Sotho, and Tswana were not major participants in the transatlantic slave trade. They generally incorporated captives rather than exporting them.
Oh, Ubuntu. Do you know the concept of Ubuntu? What is UBU,
Yes,
NTU? What does that mean? You don't even need a constitution for this, right? Like you don't need to say, they're just captives. You're just gonna sell a human being, it's just history, just war. What is going on here, bro? Like, how do you even like speak from a high horse that kind of a history? Yuck! iPhone 17 Pro Max, 1 terabyte. That's all I've done. I'm paid in full. Your forefathers were slave traders, sold people, and you talk about, our forefathers. Our forefathers are proud of us. They made human beings. Human beings. You sold human beings. Turn this TV off.
So, guys, what do you all think about the video you just watched? When I did African history, I wasn't quite interested because we are we are being chosen to do African history as a whole, world history, or our own country history. So I mostly like my country history. I don't want to be hearing names of people, but I choose African history just to know the story of Nelson Mandela. I just wanted to know about Nelson Mandela. You understand, out of curiosity when I was still growing up. I did not know that Ghanaians sold all their ancestors to slavery and slave trade. We all know that in Africa, most of the people that was sold into slavery and slave trade was either kidnapped, some of them were hunted down, you understand that type of thing. But Ghana, they deliberately sold their people. And you are telling South Africans that their ancestors are ashamed of them. They have disappointed their ancestors. Which ancestors? Because as far as I know, South Africans did not sell anyone to slavery, to this Portuguese, all those people. They did not sell anyone to them. Ghanaians, you sold your ancestors and you are accusing South Africa. What have I not seen on this app? What have I not seen? What these Ghanaians cannot do does not really exist there, guys. I'm telling you people something. Because tell me why in a country they are bent on destroying other people because that people are just better than them. Because South Africans are far more better than them. Yes, because this is the cause for this. This is the only thing that can explain why Ghanaians are showing hostility towards South Africans. And they think they have the mind to insult South Africans. I've told you people, stay away from South Africa. If you don't know this guy, he's very brutal when he replies someone. Especially when you make as if you want to disrespect their land. He doesn't take it lightly. Yo. This our brother, this South African brother doesn't take it lightly. When you can insult South Africans. You can do, but the moment you insult the land their forefathers' blood is on, you are finished, you are done for because his reply will take you to the hospital or will put you in coma for 5 days. After that, you go straight to the psychiatrist because who can listen to all this bitter truth coming out so clearly and still stay like that? No one, no, not even me. If he reply one Nigeria, I'll make sure to trace that Nigeria and say and ask him why did you get on the nerves of South Africa, knowing fully well that we cannot win South Africa. They say follow the winning team. Even if South Africa was not winning, I would still follow them. Trust me. Even if they weren't winning, I would still follow them wholeheartedly because I just like people that fight for their country. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do it to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this video, and I'll be here to respond. So see you guys in our next video. Bye, sweet.